you sit it maybe on like, oops, sorry. Sit it on there.
Nah, you gotta get the angle so it needs the table.
And then you could strap it.
Yeah, I think it's just easier with the table. I just some tape, kinda. Just a tad more, just for the other side.
You're just using the mic in the...
No.
I'll plug that in. Oh, that's a good start.
Nice.
G'day everyone, welcome along to Lord Ellesmere Park in Auckland. Giving you some live stream of the United Airlines Open Men's National Club Championships. Last round of games for the day. Currently on the second diamond. And we're in the top of the first between two central teams. Central Makos from Wellington and Central City Sports team from here in Auckland. Central City Sports are the designated home team. Central Makos the away team. And we've seen the Makos score a run. They've already plated one. 2 outs here, runners on first and second. Threatening to make it a crooked number. Pitcher for Central City Sports, Noel Fukuda. And that ends the inning. Top half of the first done in the books now. 1-0 Central Makos lead. So Liam Basher, shortstop, is the man that scored the run for the Makos. Rocky Yates, the pitcher, the man who was responsible for driving him in. So we'll see Rocky Yates very shortly. He'll be taking to the mound for the Makos. And we'll see Central City Sports team. This is going to get confusing, isn't it? Should we say Central Wellington, Central Auckland?
Mariners and Makos.
Mariners and Makos, there we go. We'll go with Mariners and Makos, that makes it a little bit easier. So the Makos, Central Makos from Wellington, and Central City Mariners here in Auckland. So a lovely day here at the park. Wind has picked up a little bit in the afternoon, which makes it just a little more pleasant because it is very hot. Hot, humid day. So the other diamond, currently seeing Counties Colts and the Bayside Wolves in action. Bayside had an impressive win earlier today. It's the first time we've seen Counties in action today. So Rocky Yates just going through his warm-ups. Yet and lead things off for the Central City Mariners. Laird spent time with the Tuatara in the development squad. Got some game time. Did really well too. Speedy middle infielder. Did a good job hitting too, didn't he, Austin?
Mm-hmm.
So good start here for the visitors. I say the visitors because they obviously had to travel the length of the island up from Wellington. Just what the doctor ordered for them. So Rocky Yates, right-handed pitcher. See him warming up. Throws with reasonable velocity. So we'll try and keep you up to date with what's happening on the other diamond as well. We'll run over in between inning breaks and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
here we go, bottom of the first. Makos have struck early. Central City had a win this morning. Central City Mariners had a win earlier today against North Shore.
An upset, you could say.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, North Shore certainly one of the favoured teams. Got some work to do. So here we go, Ayrton Laird to lead things off for the Mariners. Yates just a little outside with that one. Gets the call this time though.
Ayrton Laird, of course, featured in some Tuatara games this past year.
Certainly did. Did not disappoint.
No.
Choices for
Limited
him
at
to
bats,
make
but,
now, but whether he goes off to college or what his next step is. Finds himself ahead in the count here, 2-1. This is another strike, evens the count 2. Ooh, just a little high, good eyes. Makos wanted that call, they didn't get it. Full count. Payoff pitch now for Yates.
That one's lined up the middle, but right at the center fielder. Probably makes it a little tougher than it had to be.
Jamie Box, the centre fielder, makes the play for the Makos. One away.
He came charging in and just got to it with a shoestring catch.
Breeze would be taking it in that direction. It's not the prevailing wind here. Usually the wind is blowing from sort of centre field, centre right.
Sounds like every time I'm at a diamond here in New Zealand, the wind's blowing the other direction than it
Yeah.
usually does.
Very much. Second baseman Matt Victor at the plate now. Jersey number 69. Excuse me. Try that again. Seo Sang-yu. Central City Mariners. Here's the left fielder.
Jersey number 22. He's got some fancy pants on.
Certainly does. Sang-yu. You get something going for the Mariners. Neat looking uniforms, aren't they?
Yeah.
Two-tone.
Yeah, nice gradient. Light blue to dark blue.
Oh.
So the under 16 uniforms were not this nice.
No. Wild pitch there from Yates.
Gets all the way back to the screen.
Might be able to have a guest commentator shortly. Yates again in the dirt and he walks him.
Struggling a little bit with his release point there. He's just dragging them all down.
So base runner for the Mariners, Sang-yu gets on via the walk. And it brings up catcher, Tyler Krabetsky. There you go, bottom of the second in the other game, and Counties have a 2-0 lead over Bayside. That's a bit of a turn up.
Wow.
Bayside very impressive earlier today. Counties have a 2-0 lead. I'm allowed to show any sign of celebration. I'm supposed to be impartial, aren't I?
Yeah, you're not commentating that game.
I'm not commentating that game. I hail from that part of the city, so good to see Counties off to a good start. Flock of seagulls. Not karaoke night. Let's go back to the baseball. Krabetsky. So, a catcher with some experience, professional experience in the States. Played some college ball, I'm told. Also some time in the independent leagues. Some experience to a pretty young Central City Mariners outfit. Nick Weaver in the on-deck circle, first baseman. Central City looking to answer the early run scored by the Makos at the top of the first. full count. So big payoff pitch here now for Yates. Deals the ball. Not the payoff pitch, obviously can't lip read very well. What's the count, Warren? No idea. No, I thought he said full count, but thought we might have got here a bit quicker than expecting. There we go, drives. Deep right field.
Right
Back
field.
it goes, back it goes.
If
No
it's
play
fair,
on
it's
that.
gone. Oh, and just off the top of the wall.
So they will hold up at second and third. It's the throw. Wild throw comes in, gets away. The runner thinks about going, takes a couple of steps, goes back to third, and
The pitcher was covering well at the plate.
a little bit of scratchy play there. Wild throw coming in from cut-off man.
That ball just died out there. It looked like
Yeah.
it was gone for all money. Pitches.
So it actually fell into fair territory there and one hopped the wall, I think.
Yeah.
So when all is said and done, a double to right, runners second and third. Still one out. An opportunity now for Nick Weaver, the first baseman. Ducks on the pond, as they say. Makos. That 1-0 advantage from the top of the first. Now Central City Mariners looking to answer back.
Get me over the pitch there.
Yates will start from in front here. He's in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, but
Well
the
blocked.
runners don't think about advancing. So Reese Wilkie figured prominently in that run scoring in the top half of the inning for the Makos. Swing and a miss this time from Weaver.
Finally kind of got the release point there, right? You saw the movement on it. It was just diving well into the dirt before. But was able to get that one over.
Yeah, nice pitch from Yates then.
Ooh.
Gets him down,
Comes
swinging.
back with a strong fastball.
So now Yates with a chance to get out of the inning without any damage. Dominic Elliott, centre fielder, stepping to the plate for Central City Mariners. Runners in scoring position. Takes a fast ball.
Seems to have gotten his release point a little better now. Starting to pump the zone.
Yeah, Yates is just starting to settle down. Spraying it a little bit.
Do you know
First
anything
couple
about
hitters.
this pitcher?
Not a great deal, I have to admit. I think
Seems to have good stuff.
it certainly does. One off the outside of the plate. 1-1 count.
Well high.
That's that one, 2-1. Base hit will level the game, if not, put Central City in front.
He was in there for a
Ball
strike.
strike.
Catcher had a little trouble with it. I think he
he's
thought
lost
that was going lower than it was. He dropped to his knees and tried to scoop it.
2-2 count. This is in the dirt. Good job by catcher Wilkie. Comes up with the ball, runners hold.
Got good bite, that breaking ball. Just kind of got to be more consistent with it.
High, but he's got a base open to walk him, and that's exactly what Yates does. Elliott's first base, and the bases are loaded now for Harrison Davis, second baseman. So force play at any base. Central City Mariners threatening here at the bottom half of the first. Yates with a strike. Force play at any base, as I say. steps off, has a look at second. They're just foxing a little bit. Promising start offensively for both teams. This time they do step off. They've got him. They've got him caught in the rundown. Oh, wow, this is a huge opportunity blown.
It's a tough rundown situation though for the team. They did the right thing and got the runner at third. Well, I'm not really sure what's happening here.
Safe! Wow. Goodness me. So rundowns all over the show. They went to second and third to start with. Then come for the runner who was heading home, and then went back. They got into a horrible mess. Went back the other way, and a run has scored. So in all of that, everyone advances a base. First base is now open. Harrison Davis, try again. Tie ball game. Dear idea, that's a bit of a coach killer, that.
Yeah.
Don't know why they went away from it. They had the runner, the lead runner. Caught.
Yeah, I don't know why they went back to second there.
Another strike.
Low in rotation.
Oh, there was no one at third, right?
No one covering at third.
Nah.
Probably would have just been better just to eat it and run it back.
Well, certainly retrospectively, yeah. And they get the strikeout to end the inning. The damage is limited, but it is a one-run score for the Central City Mariners. The ball game is tied 1-1. One inning in the books.
That's really good, yeah. That's perfect. Is somebody new on the mound? No?
We're good.
Pull it over the top now. Let's see what's happening.
PlayStation box tomorrow for you guys if you can play the big checks in. You don't have to use those headsets.
Welcome back to Lord Ellsworth Park, the United Airlines National Championships Senior Men's Open. Month of National Championships. We already had the under-16s. North Shore City took that out last Sunday. Mm-hmm. You'll find the Open Men's Champions over the course of the next 4 days. College National Champs. Secondary Schools National Champs, I think is what's the official name. As we see it out at first base.
Well fielded.
And that is Tane Lane Langdon rounding out to first. Jamie Box will step in now. In the under-19 National Championships the week after.
Busy times.
Finish the home summer of baseball with the under-13s. Was it the other way around? Not the under-13s. Under-13s first, apologies. Under-19s we finished with. Man, what a summer of baseball it's been here.
Busy times.
Here is Fukuda. Noel Fukuda on the mound for the Central City Mariners. Jamie Box, centre fielder. And the Makos at the plate. So if you're just joining us, Makos struck early, scored a run in the top of the first. Central City answered back with a run of their own, bottom half of the inning.
A little unconventional run, but a run
Somewhat
nonetheless.
unconventional, yeah. A couple of rundowns all over the show. Chops that foul. That's Box. Try and get the picture sorted for you as best we can.
How's that? At the moment.
Fouls one back. And well foul.
Yeah.
Box shot out of the gate like he off to the races.
I know. Much to the one of the dugout's amusement. Sometimes you just feel like you hit it really well and you don't care to notice that it was directly behind you.
There was the count 2-2. Who's the plate umpire, Warren?
This is Michael Smith from Canterbury.
Michael Smith from Canterbury, there you go. Plate umpire today.
3 big cities of New Zealand represented here today.
Yeah. Shout out to the umpiring crew. Doing a fantastic job across the weekend. Busy time for them, of course. Oop, the wind's picked up and we've lost the phone. Just bear with us.
I know what I did last time.
That sits in net. Box, I don't think he quite had the count accurate in his head. He strikes out. Partial swing. Check swing. Didn't realise he already had 2 strikes against him, so second out of the inning. That brings Shane Mackey. Matthew, excuse me. Trying to read my own writing here. Left fielder.
The left fielder. Bright pink bat.
Yeah,
Has quite the bat.
right pink.
Do you know what the regulations are for bats? Are they metal, wooden here?
Now, there was a little bit of discussion around this, as I understand it. So, composite bats are okay or not okay? They're okay?
They're okay.
Oh, blooped right to second base.
Yeah,
Shortstop
single.
comes.
Bare hands it.
But even if it was on target, it would have been late. That was the perfect bloop single.
Infield single for Matthew. We're going back to the top of the order. Wooden or composite bats only. That pink one looks like an Andrew Mark special, if you ask me.
Imported.
He had a habit
Might
of
be the,
painting his bats pink.
The breast cancer awareness bats from the MLB.
Possibly. Andrew Mark's got a battle on his hands at the moment.
I know.
Bayside team were down in a hole
2-0,
2-0. 2-0.
Supposed to be the juggernauts of this tournament.
Might be some salary cap questions around that franchise. No, looking forward to seeing how that team plays. Some big names in action. Great to have them all back here participating in the United Airlines National Championships.
Oh, and they
Got him.
got him.
Great pick-off move
Oh,
for Kuda. Nick Weaver does the job at first base. And
looked like he
Matthew
was just
caught
running
out,
on a treadmill there with his first 2 steps.
picked off at first. What a way to get out of the inning.
Getting picked off is never fun.
So we head to the bottom half of the second and a 1-1 ball game. Central City Mariners coming to the plate shortly.
Walk out there, Leo.
Tomorrow at 7:30, 45?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
shit, mate.
Perfect.
We got a whole sort of a ritual that we go through in the mornings. Rub up the ball, share everything's all good. By the time 9 o'clock comes,
Ready to go.
yeah, on the first day I get them, yeah, I got this.
We're back underway here.
3-0 Counties
Yeah.
in the other game.
Oh, they've added another one. Yeah, I did hear Pinky trying to rally the troops. Got some work to do there. This one is line down the line, but foul.
Josh Wishlet, first base umpire. So Jake May at the plates. Central City Mariners.
Oh,
Right off the top of the helmet.
yeah.
Glancing blow rather than anything too sinister.
No. One could argue didn't do the most effective job at getting out of the way of that ball. Definitely didn't lean into it anyway, but kind of. I think it would have been easier just to take a step backwards instead of trying to duck it.
Any way you can, right? So lead off base runner here for the Mariners. Conrad Conce. Sounds a South African name, Warren.
Sounds like it.
Delivers outside for a ball.
Bayside Wolves have got a lead off base runner.
So they look to fight back in that game.
Randy's back. He hasn't played much for us.
It's Randy Yard on the mound for Counties, probably their best pitcher.
Takes low in the dirt.
Another base hit for Bayside, just trying to keep as much of an eye on that game as we can. So they have threatening with runners on
Flared into right field. Right fielder charges in, cannot get there, and it lands just fair. Perfect placement there from Central City. That was definitely on purpose as he flares that down the right field line. A little luck involved, a little skill. The end result's a single. No.
So runners at first and second now for the Mariners. And Cameron Sutton with third base.
Yeah, runner on first and second as the ball has barely left the infield.
Yeah, true. So this is the 9-hole hitter. Bottom of the order doing the damage at the moment.
Takes inside for ball one. Ooh, just inside, says the home plate umpire.
Awkward angle that we're on, so apologies for that. Best we can do in terms of picture quality. Yates checks the runner at second. Deals, pitch is fouled off. There's a good piece to centre right field. It's going to drop in, is it? Does.
Perfectly gapped.
What's the centre field do? There's the old everyone. Pretty ordinary base running.
Yeah.
That has to be said by the runner at second. That was.
We were pretty sure it was dropping off the bat.
Looked good off the bat. So bases loaded for Ayrton Laird. Back to the top of the order. Ayrton Laird, former Formula 1 world champion, Ayrton Senna.
Mm-hmm.
Favourite of his father. Favourite of my father too, actually.
Great name too.
Still with him today, he passed away, very sad. There's a play here in foul territory.
Great communication by teammates. Let him know.
By the Makos, yeah.
Let him know how much room he had.
It was first baseman Tane Lane Langdon. So great communication from his teammates. So bases stay loaded. Seo Sengyu, left fielder. Which is
Away.
away.
He really does seem to be missing glove side a lot. Chopped over the mound. The shortstop retreats, makes quite a backhand throw. Kind of.
Liam Basher.
That was a hell of a play by the shortstop.
So a run does score.
He scored a fielder's choice, but he gets the run in. But unfortunately, no RBI.
Tyler Kravitsky now. Catcher for Mariners. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. 2-1 lead. Mariners team has over the Central Makos. Comes up on a strike. Doesn't look like Bayside were able to do anything with the lead-off base runners. 3-0 ball game as far as I can tell.
Ooh, big swing and a miss.
So now he's in a bit of a hole here. Is Kravitsky, the catcher. Yates looking to get out of this. Minimal damage. Bases loaded, jam with 1 out. Jokes up on it. Oh, the ball gets away. They're going to score a run here.
Ooh.
And the run does cross the plate. So make that a 3-1 ball game.
That's a tough one for the catcher because it's hard to track the ball when you have a check swing right in front of you.
The runner at first advanced to second.
That's why you just kind of
Kravitsky with a 1 and 2 count now.
try to get down and block those. Don't even have to see him if you're in good position. Ooh. Fouled off.
Kravitsky.
He coaches their under 13 squad, or under 16 squad, I should say.
Yep.
One of the coaches.
Been experience in the US. Played professionally, played at college. Brought in to help grow the club, work with some of the younger players, and done a sterling job. And it's to a full count.
That one is lined into right field.
Again,
Gets down. He will take a big turn and slam on the brakes as it's a good throw into the cutoff man. But the run comes in to score.
it's the second time that he's drilled one down that right field line. Last one he one hop the fence. This time, just a good piece. Falls in just inside fair territory. 4-1, Central City Mariners starting to eke out a lead here. Nick Weaver now, first baseman, steps in. Just the runner on first. This pitch is in the dirt. Good job by the catcher Wilkie.
Using the chest protector well.
So positive start from Makos, but the Mariners have really dominated since. So gets away again. The catcher will take a turn at second. He'll look to go to third, but will hold up.
Seems to be a struggle for the pitcher here. Every really good pitch he throws, he spikes one in the dirt in turn. Consistency kind of letting him down.
Tough on the catcher too.
Yeah, he's had to be moving around behind the plate a lot.
We've got a Qantas flight just about in the eye line of the batter. Another one in the dirt. The running goes.
Oh, that is a great read of the runner.
Superb job by Krobetsky.
You see his baseball know-how coming in. Read that off the, just out of the hand. Just saw it going low, was ready to jump.
Wilkie did well to keep the ball in front.
Yeah,
But
and it did not get far away, but he had no chance to throw him out.
Krobetsky went straight away. Saw the opportunity.
Oh, that is lined into the gap. Left fielder, oh, undercuts it. Might have had a chance if he took a better line.
Score.
And he cruises into second with a stand-up double.
Nice piece of hitting there from Nick Weaver, first baseman, but yeah, Matthew certainly contributed. Took a poor line really
Yeah.
to the ball. Well, he may have been struggling anyway, but to get to it, but certainly undercut it. So big inning here for Central City for the Mariners. Sees Dominic Elliott come to the plate the second time. Rocky Yates. So Yates, there you go. Some information. Lives in Australia these days. It's part of the Ripken teams in years gone by, the New Zealand team. He's having to work pretty hard here. 5-1 Mariners leading the Makos. Another pitch in the dirt, and again he gets away from the catcher. Wilkie will have a look.
Kind of got a little closer to it, had to angle.
Krobetsky, I think, has made it all the way around the diamond on pass balls. Oh yes, yes. My apologies. No such thing as Makos. Marco. Should know that, having looked at the Tuatara for over summer. No S in Tereo. So, Mariners threatening another runner at third. Yates just trying to get out of the inning. No further damage. 5-1. I don't know if we've got a more up-to-date score from the other diamond, but last check was County's Colts
That is
leading.
inside outed down the line.
Oh, nice piece of hitting there from Elliott.
They'll score another run.
So Krobetsky crosses the plate. It's the 6th run. That's a nice piece of hitting there from Dominic Elliott. Inside out swing. Opposite field. So Harrison Davis. Harrison Davis, second baseman now. He steps in.
To keep the offense running here.
Oh, no.
Ooh, pickoff gets away. Ooh. Could have
Takes the
easily
turn.
had third
Oh, he's
if
gonna
he
take
just
it.
run. Instead gets there the hard way.
Yeah. Well, this is starting to get a little bit sloppy now from
Started off
Central
so
Mako.
strong.
The time is called. There's a bit of a discussion about what the shortstop was doing at second base. Central City not happy that he was standing on the plate. I think we might see a pitching change possibly. Just a mound visit. Such a promising start from Marco. Looks like Yates will continue. Nice to chat it over.
He's throwing some great pitches so far. He's kind of been let down by
Tools are there.
little bit of this stuff, isn't there? Got 2+ pitches, just kind of gotta locate. Just like that.
Pops it up.
Catcher has no idea where it is, and it's well behind the screen.
So updated score from the other diamond. It is 3-0. 3-0. Bottom of the fourth. Counties Colts leading Bayside Wolves. Man, that would be a turn up.
That would be. That's
Oh, again. Big
ripped down
contact.
third baseline.
Davis gets all of that, drags it foul. Central City have been impressive. Yeah, you look at what we've seen today. Sort of stood out for you. I mean, Bayside looked very impressive in their early game.
They were a surprise shock loss in the semi-final of the ABA. Because they were a top team going through the league. So it looks like they got their just together today.
There we go.
And they just don't take things for granted out there on the field.
Heading towards what would be their second win of the day. Beat North Shore really. And control 6-1 here.
Fouled off at the plate.
Call
Right, we do it again. Good contact again to the second baseman. Plenty of time at first. And they make the play. And we get out of the inning. No further damage. 6-1. Central City Mariners leading the Central Mako. Here it's Lord Ellesmere Park. Take a breather, come back, and we'll hopefully have an update again with what's going on the other diamond. We'll be back very shortly with the top of the third. Right.
They didn't score their drink, did they?
Yeah, that's 6-1.
They didn't score their drink. So now, see that?
Yeah, it wasn't that run. No.
I really wonder. I lost up again. Are you on mute at the moment? Or
Sorry?
are you on mute? Or?
Beats me. It's not as good of a mic that's not on this. We can find out. Let's see.
Central City Mariners. Lord Ellesmere Park. Take a breather, come back. Do it again. Back very shortly with the
Yeah.
Can I just leave it like that? We are back here with a pitch in for a strike.
Sorry. That would be the salt and vinegar chips that we just brought in. Great to have your company here at Lord Ellesmere Park. Final games of the day. Progress. 3-0. 3-0. Counties Colts leading 3-0. We must be around about the fifth inning in that game. Top of the third here in the game in front of us that we're watching now. Kuda.
Whoa. Some aggression behind the plate.
Blake Hardy is retired.
Says he won Gold Glove awards in his college career. The catcher behind the point.
Wow.
I'm glad you brought the quietest of all snacks. for us.
Sorry about that. Long day with Peckish. So 1 away, top of the third for Kuda.
Ooh. Right in there for a strike.
It's Peast as Victor.
I was waiting.
Counties can't add anything to their score on the other diamond. And Victor takes the ball inside.
Take one for the team, man.
Few foul tips.
Decent variations.
Puts the players at first slip. There's something so distinctive in cricket and baseball when you just nick it. That high pitch noise. Luckily in baseball, it's not that big of a deal.
Interesting little side play there. Liam Basher and play umpire having a discussion on successive balls about getting the foul tips.
Balls do seem to be magnets sometimes. Coming right for them. This is a good defensive at bat here, staying alive.
So for the third successive pitch, Basher's got to go and collect.
Getting a good workout from the on deck circle.
First part of 20 minutes from the on deck circle.
Ooh, another foul ball.
And now full time. Basher looks like he's out of breath.
Oh, he had one stuck in his pocket. He's getting used to this. He sees some humor in it. Aggressive dugout from.
Yeah, trying to get themselves into the game, aren't they?
It's been a hell of an at bat, though. Real battle.
Certainly has been.
Another foul ball.
Basher's about done, I think.
Yeah. I think so is the pitcher, though.
He's going to be out of breath by the time he comes to the plate.
I've had enough now.
Funny game, baseball, isn't it?
Lets his teammate know if he could just hit one in the other direction, that'd be great. Instead, he chooses the other option and walks.
Wins the battle.
Good at bat.
Great at bat. Now, the question is, does Liam Basher have anything left in the tank?
He's gonna spite you and go yard here. He's gonna spite you and go yard. We doubted him.
Inside the park home run, I'm going to see him trot around the bases.
I can say I've seen Frank Thomas hit a inside the park home run in person, so anything's possible. Takes on the outside corner.
The odds were on for that to happen.
It involved it getting stuck under the fence. The umpire's not really noticing.
Good name for a baseball player, isn't it? That's not high. Marco trying to get something going here in the top half of the third.
Ooh,
Gets away.
bit of an unforced error there. Just squirts out of the catcher's mitt of. Yeah.
Top four, I think. Isn't it? Top three? Top three, thank you. himself into some trouble earlier today.
I know, so we're making double sure. Runner now on second after the pass ball. Ooh.
Swung at it.
They swing.
Can we see that?
Well, I think it's fair to say that Basher didn't agree with the call.
Use that again.
He strikes out, that brings Reese Wilkie to catch it to the plate. Pitcher, bobs it over to first. That ends top half of the third inning. Marco can't get anything going. Remains 6-1 ball game. Back in a moment.
It's no go. Don't be pissing the umpire off now. You're making changes there, not there.
So pitching change coming up here. The central Marco. Sean Ellison will take over on the mound. Lefty pitcher.
Oh, Jesus, no, no.
Keep that balloon for back.
Keep one go. He gets it to the changes.
Right, after a fair bit of toing and froing, I think we're finally ready to get underway.
Mm-hmm.
So replacement pitcher Sean Ellison. Man now for Central Marco.
He looks like more of a crafty guy, less power. But does seem to find his zone.
DH Jake May at the plates.
Just as I say, he finds his own. Spikes one in the dirt. Game very much kind of at a tipping point here.
Certainly is.
It's still within reach for the Mako. But I have to say, if Central City get 2 or 3 runs here, it kind of puts it out of touch and distance.
Certainly. Also just trying to find the zone.
Ooh, way out in front of that pitch.
Yeah, May was way out in front, as you say. Well, reaching for something out of the zone too, to be honest. So it's another picture. Right offside, off the outside edge of the plate. 3-1 ball. 3-1 counts. Walks it. So May will trot down to first base. Conrad Prudzi. Right, another pinch runner now. Not great because I don't have 45 listed here anywhere on my sheet, so who knows. We do have a pinch runner. We'll just go with pinch runner for now.
Might be Cooper. I may have heard that.
Cooper? Oh, okay.
Was you replacing Jake? Something.
Jake May, yep.
Then yes, it's something. Cooper. Might be. Not sure if that's a first name or a last
We'll
name.
go with
though.
Cooper as the pinch runner at first. In the meantime, Allison's still struggling to find the zone here.
Ooh, flared into center field. That is gonna fall. Oh,
Oh, wow.
ooh, it was very tight at second base.
Two players got in the road of each other there. I mean, if the centre fielder owns it on his own,
Yeah, you can come up
Fitzy
firing
comes
for
up with
second.
a throw to second and get the runner out.
Nothing the runner at first could do. He had to hold just in case. Maybe take a little more of a few steps towards second, but it's a tough situation when it's a flare and you're like. Looks like there's a shirt number mix-up.
That would explain my issues. So bottom 6 in the game between Bayside Wolves and Counties Colts. 3-0.
Upset is very much on the card.
Counties have won this title before. 2 years back, 2 or 3 years back.
Thanks for the sitting.
Allison really struggling to find the zone here, all over the shop. Takes off.
Strong throw from the catcher, but the pitch to the plate was just too slow to do anything really with.
Yeah. Don't do any else, so this could be the beginning. Certainly makings of it, runners on the course. Sutton drags this one foul. Pinch runner Cooper at third. Concy at first. Sutton in the batter's box.
Runner goes. Pitch is high. Catcher will probably think better. Just hold on to that. Make sure the runner at third doesn't get any ideas. It's a play you'll see at most levels under the professional. That runner at third, if you throw down to second, will be taken off.
So we go to 1 and get the out. Run scores. Back into the 7-1 ball game.
Although we did do a good job looking the runner back to second, so we could not advance to third on that play.
something gets nailed on.
Mm-hmm.
It's on lead. Third time today. Runner in scoring position for lead. That's a strike. So runner advances, ball in the dirt, it's away from the catcher again.
It's a lot of baseball and quite a compact time for all these teams. Tournaments always are, so it's interesting to always see how they use their pitchers so they stay fresh.
Yeah, interesting how managers choose to do that. Situation like this, I wonder whether Ellison is, because they're behind in the game and chasing it, they're bringing up a pitcher they're happy to burn perhaps. He is really battling at the moment though.
Not really following through on his pitches.
No,
Kind of slinging them.
it looks like it's better for him. Moves it inside and walks the runner. Runners on the corners. Seo Sangyu, the fielder for the Mariners. Yeah, doesn't look like the Wolves have been able to do anything in the sixth. They're going to have to do it late if they had to stop counties from causing probably the upset of the tournament thus far.
Mm-hmm. Central had done pretty well to knock off North Shore, but I think this one's on a bit of a higher scale. Central would lead the group then.
Yeah.
This
Certainly
one.
would, yeah. You'd take
They hang
second.
on here. Ayrton always using his speed. He only got 10 at-bats for the two-atar, but he was pinch run multiple times. He used as a pinch runner multiple times.
Big
Ooh.
swing and miss from seeing you. Swinging right over the top of that.
Not going to be cheated.
Ellison again. This is inside.
Owens line straight to the shortstop. Gets the runner.
So they get the lead runner.
Mm-hmm.
That's another run crosses the plate in the meantime. 8-1.
Probably a smart play there. Didn't really have a chance to run it at home.
Really going to get
Was able to get the lead runner, not just the...
So Tyler Krobetsky.
Probably the main danger man for this team.
He's hit well.
Mm-hmm.
2 for 2 today.
And 2 solid hits on the right field line. Very much a pull hitter, looks like. Ooh.
Nice location on that pitch.
Yeah. Kind of fell off the table.
Good.
Pitches like this is sometimes hard to slow down that much. And you have to generate all the power as well. You're almost clubbing it. Kicks away from the catcher. The runner will advance to second easily. Takes a big turn, but will retreat to second.
jet ski again. What's that one?
Ball
Right?
3. Or, yeah, 2-1, I should say. First pitch was a strike.
He's waiting for a fastball. He might be waiting a while.
Even if he is waiting for the fastball, still going to have to sit back on it. 3-1 now the count.
Body language is not good from Allison. Sort of feel for him here.
Yeah.
Tough situation. Takes him all the way. Nick Weaver now stepping in with a couple of runners on base.
Mm-hmm. And this is the final game of day 1 of the United Airlines Baseball New Zealand Men's National Club Championships. We'll be back tomorrow, more action, and with the finals on Sunday.
So what we might do here is you'll see out this inning and head across and watch the end of the Bayside Counties game.
One's foul down the line. Ooh.
We might make that move very shortly.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're getting down to the last rights. Big piece here from Weaver.
2.
Sinfield comes in and makes the play.
Good play there to end the inning.
Ends the inning.
We will shift over to
8-1.
Yeah, so we're better. Should be on, but it's so slow to get through Point Street.
So bottom 7. We'll pick up the coverage here. Counties looking to cause the upset of the tournament thus far. They need 3 outs. Bayside Wolves. Young Min John Lee lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Super impressive in their first game earlier this morning. A little bit of a struggle this time round for Bayside, however. Yard. Foul tipped. Yards ahead in the count early. Tipped again. John Lee in the hole 0-2.
Mm-hmm.
Just take a minute here for catcher to compose himself. Keith Wilson is the plate umpire. Good contact from John Lee.
Hit into
Into
straightaway
right.
center.
And they make the catch, the outfielder. One away.
Need base runners here too. Base side.
Vince Stephanie now. Veteran slugger. Won titles with the HP team club over the years. Now, I think it's second season with Bayside.
Ooh, good velocity here from the counties.
This is Randy Yard. Some of the Cincinnati Reds minor league system for a while.
You can definitely see the quality.
Nice pitch.
Kept the potent Bayside bats quiet all day.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Stephanie fouls this off.
nice two-seam action on that, on the outer half.
Yeah.
1-2 to count. Takes one high.
Ooh, comes inside there.
Drags a foul to stay alive.
Batter does not look too comfortable here.
No.
Pitcher's working both sides of the plate as well. Keep him off balance. Only seen the hard stuff though so far, so. Ooh, that is well hit into the right center. And they got the base runner they need.
Keep it going, boys. Roll it over. That's it, guys. So Jordan Hosking now.
And they'll go with a pinch runner, it looks like.
Thank you.
And Stephanie not known for his speed on the base paths.
In a situation like this, it does kind of matter. Tying run is still on deck.
So Hosking needs to stay out of the double play here.
Yeah, needed at least another base runner. That was a great piece of hitting there, last one. Did not look comfortable, whole at bat, but just squared one up, drove it to right center.
Been a very good hitter for a very long time, Vince Stephanie. Certainly in the twilight years of his career.
An aggressive stance over there at first. That is grounded up the middle and past the diving shortstop and
Slides into the tag.
that is,
It's a big call from Bayside to send the runner.
yeah.
Yes, you have to be aggressive, but 2 down, and that hurts. With the
That was a
tying run
great
out
throw,
from the
honestly.
plate.
A little indecision there from the runner at second. May have cost him. Would've-
So Henry Leeborn now.
Would have been tough to make it no matter what, but it looked like there was a little indecision there at second when he saw the ball get by.
So Bayside down to their last out. Runner at first. Tying run will be Nick Coe in the on-deck circle. He's already hit a long ball today.
Ball's chopped. And the throw to first is dug out by the first baseman.
That's a ball game. What a performance from Counties. Colts come up with a win. 3-0. They blank Bayside Wolves. That is a big, big result. Counties, high fives, and that is well earned. They certainly deserve some high fives. Great pitching from Randy Yard. And Bayside finished the day with a very good performance and a very mixed one.
Yeah. Doesn't look like they played bad at all. They were just outpitched.
Yeah.
Allowing 3 runs is not too much either. It's not like they were blown out.
All right, we'll make the trip back to diamond number 2. Top of the fifth. Thank you. Bottom 4, yeah.
Shows you how fast the other game was with some great pitching all around.
Yeah.
Come back to this game.
Probably live still.
Here in the fifth.
Bottom of the fourth, mate. Bottom of the fourth.
Bottom of the
Just
fourth,
double
not
check.
even getting to the fifth.
So 8-1.
Mm-hmm. A little bit confusion here.
We're all a little bit confused about what's going on.
They're missing a fielder.
I don't think I've ever seen that either. Didn't go out with only 8 fielders. Anyway.
Good idea. It's a bold strategy, especially when you're considering you're losing. You might want to get extra fielders, not less.
8-1. Dominic Elliott.
Central
Tyler
City
Brown.
looking to add on runs here.
Tyler Brown is the pitcher.
Nice pitch there.
Yeah.
Not a great throw to third, though.
This sits down Dominic Elliott, so Harrison Davis will come in to take his cuts. Central City are on track at the end of the day. It's the most impressive of the sides that have been on track.
Definitely. Although it is great to see the team from Wellington here. They really came out of the gates really strong. Looked like we were going to have a great game.
Top of the first. Number of base runners, scored a run.
And their starting pitcher really was quite good.
It's not able to quite put it all together.
No. It's unfortunate. Would have been nice to see.
Davis takes a pitch in the dirt. Swings through. Out.
Back-to-back strikeouts there.
Joke May. No, May came out of the game, didn't it?
Might have seen some cycling lineups here from Central City as they have the lead.
Which is light. Oops. Hello.
Best pitching of the day so far from the Makos.
Certainly is. Tyler Brown getting the job done at the moment. And to retire the side more. Ooh. It's away from him.
It's interesting wind-up and delivery that I think is troubling some of the
Yeah.
Central City players. Kind of short-arming it to a degree. Ooh.
Walks it. Yes. You won't win bad on it.
It's a pretty good pitch, though, still.
Mm.
Good things happen when you're around the strike zone.
So Conrad Quincy. Interesting commentary from the bench.
I think the catcher may have agreed with the bench in that it could have been close to a balk.
Just to confirm, the balk was not called by
No.
anyone
That mattered.
that mattered.
Got a little excited there, though. Prospects of moving the runner to second. Runner goes. Pitches. Moment away. And no throw.
Oh. Nice spin move. You can throw that.
Just let him know he has. Keeps him close.
That's a balk. This time it's called by someone that
So it
actually
was a productive scream from the dugout as it got the umpires thinking about it.
Runner advances the third.
Yep, and a ball is called. Swing and a miss. You want to explain for the people at home what a balk is?
No?
The truth is,
Once you bring your hands together and take them apart, you have to go to home
Yeah.
plate. It's essentially
and you have
right?
to come set. It's a big thing. You can't just kind of rock into your rotation or your wind up with a runner on base. With no one on base, you can do whatever the hell you want. As long as you're attached to the rubber.
He's never very good at pitching. Career ERA of infinity.
Oh, I think it's probably pretty close.
Only gave up one earned run though. Doesn't get the call. And Concert takes first base. Cameron Sutton. Chance now. Runners on the corners.
Let's go, Tyler.
Yep, loaded the bases with walks. And then got taken off. And made a diving play left field to save myself.
Saved
Any more
yourself.
than one run. Yeah.
It's about as much motivation as you're ever going to have in the outfield.
The one and only time I was allowed to pitch in my career. I was on a rather short leash too, to be
I
fair.
remember I was thrown in a game that the team knew they were going to lose, and they didn't have a pitcher available. So, like, go get him. I ended up throwing 120 pitches,
Oh, wow.
and I don't even know how many runs I left. Stopped counting, I think, after 10.
So Conceit takes.
As a sidearm pitcher, starting's not really your best option.
No.
It gets old fast.
So Sutton takes the ball inside. And they are really threatening here again, Central City. Well, you know, maybe go close to putting this one to bed. Moosey rule is in play.
Just gonna say both metaphorically and actually. And another balk. tough thing to do as a new pitcher. Just kind of come to set every time, especially when you're in a tough situation. Well, runner scores and a runner advances to third on the play. And the ball is outside for another walk. The one dugout was having quite an animated conversation. Seems like a completely different pitcher since he walked that first runner. You wonder maybe he just can only really pitch from the stretch.
Possibly.
Now that he's coming.
Well, to be honest, I think it might be a little bit of an experience factor here too.
Yeah.
I suspect
Or he's taking one pitch from the
try
wind
not
up.
to use their main pitches, knowing what's coming in the next day or two.
Honestly, he's pretty good stuff.
He makes good contact. And a full
Foul. 2 outs here in this inning.
Right, do it again.
Pitch is low for a walk. Bases are now loaded.
So mercy rule is in play here, and one more run would bring that into consideration in the next inning. Sanyu, left fielder. Bases loaded, opportunity to extend that lead into double digits. Looks at a strike. Robetsky is on deck.
Score is currently 9-1.
It's up! It's up!
Ball is fouled off, almost onto the other diamond, which people are all around as they rake it and maintain it for tomorrow.
Outside edge.
Yeah, no, that's my first set there.
Right.
That's why I'm going to push up my foot on and make it feel it.
Other way in the dirt. So this is the last game left still in action as such. Full schedule for tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be up on the Facebook page. As soon as Facebook's up and running.
Yeah. Facebook's having some troubles today.
Apologies if you were hoping to watch this via the Facebook stream. Walk in and run. It's 10-1. I keep saying that would be the
the next one.
Actually, apologies, 10-1, of course, 11-1. Big Thunder, Tyler Krobetsky. Come in with the bases loaded. One hop the wall. Another one, hook one to
They're in
territory.
walk.
Walked so far.
2 for 2 with a walk.
Be handy play. Chat, quickly talked it over. Did the Super Marco?
Watching tournaments like this make you miss playing baseball as much as I do.
Oh, there's elements. Late in the day, you're already starting to feel a little bit tired now.
True enough. At this point, maybe not. If you're on the losing side of this. And it sticks right in the fence. And the 11th run comes into score.
So now we really are in Mercyville territory. Since bottom of the fourth, Marco will bat top of the fifth. So they will need to score runs to avoid the Mercyville situation. So, Krobetsky. Pulls it high, out of play.
Definitely swinging for the fences there.
Yeah, he was trying to send that out again.
I think it'd be one of those situations where you're kind of annoyed with the pass ball because you wanted the extra RBI. Shouldn't say pass ball, I would say wild pitch.
Well,
That one
gets
is
out of
pulled
that,
deep down the right field line.
to right, and it's going to go foul again.
Very much a pull hitter as we've seen so far. Everything's been shot within 20 feet of the first base foul line.
Obviously, the velocity on the pitch is fairly slow.
Yeah.
So
Early and everything.
if they want to think about a shift here.
Yeah, I wonder if some teams who are watching, some coaches, might think later in the tournament. Nice scouting report on this guy. That nice 3 on the right side shift. I mean, to a degree, there is a shift going on if you look where the second baseman's playing.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, just missed that.
Fouls it off.
Looks kind of disgusted with himself, to be honest.
He count stays at 2 and 2, I think.
The on-deck batter tries to steal the ball from the umpire. The umpire was on top of it. Ooh.
The payoff pitch. Full count.
Runner on. There's a runner on first. The runners will not be going. There's the open base. Takes a little fun out of it.
Get something he likes.
I think he's hoping so. But he does not.
Patient hitter. Discipline hitter. Base is loaded again. Weaver. Into the plate, first baseman. He made great contact.
Guess we're going to have a pitching change
Double
here.
left centre. And yep, it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Liam Vasher, shortstop.
He was a shortstop, came in from left field now. Which looks like he's
around.
regained his breath since his wind sprints from the foul ball at bat. tough spot to come into with bases loaded.
Extremely tough.
At least there are 2 outs. So.
Just looking for that last out. Trying to find it out. Get out of the inning. This is a rather demoralising loss at this point. Steering the barrel of
It's got to hurt more just knowing that how well they started.
Yeah, the intensity was there. They were up. Busy.
Hard to believe they held a 1-0 lead at one point. Basher will take the last of his warm-up pitches. It's a weird sense as a pitcher when you're struggling to throw strikes and you just want to take something off it, but then that just kind of changes your wind-up and you're not really pitching anymore.
It's true.
That sense of not pitching, you're throwing.
Yeah.
It's a very
Place
real
the ball
thing.
rather than-
It's a very real thing. It sounds kind of dumb when someone says it to you while you're pitching, but when you're reflecting on it, it makes a lot more sense.
It's not too far away from starting the Major League season.
Yes. Should be
Thoughts?
exciting.
Thoughts? In a very brief summary, give me the teams to look out for. 2 or 3
Oh,
maybe.
I mean,
each
Red
week.
Sox, defending champs. Red Sox and Yankees definitely
I
up
think-
there as always. Never not.
I think it's going to be a more rejuvenated battle this year
Yeah.
between those two.
National League East is going to be one hell of a battle between really 4 of the 5 teams. Be great. The acquisition, I don't know if it really puts them in the hunt, but definitely closer.
Dodgers are certainly the
Dodgers as always.
cream of the West, aren't they?
The West Yankees, as I like to call them.
Astros, I think, can be there or thereabouts. And yeah, looking forward to seeing National League Central. I think
It's
quite
yeah,
wide
it's
open. Cardinals,
yeah,
Brewers,
Pirates and the Cubs.
Pirates, all really, all of them there. Right, we're about ready to get.
But who
rolling
wants to
again.
watch that when you can watch this?
William Basher walks in and bang, just right. First time.
Name like Basher, I hope. Superlatives
Jealous
like
of his
bang.
Can't lose a mullet these days. Like to.
Quite an aggressive wind up. Old school arms overhead wind up.
1-1 count.
Very much not the relaxed old school style. It is very direct and not too bad of a pitch, just missed high.
Basher doesn't exactly seem like I would play up high.
No, especially as a batter. Wonder if he burned any bridges there.
I had a few chats when he was on deck, the on deck circle bat, like other people would go up and pick out tip balls in time. And
In his fairness, there were a ridiculous amount of those
somewhat rung up on
on a pitch that was not a strike. I think we can both say that. Ooh. And the run will score. An RBI is an RBI. Luckily, the velocity did not look too crazy there.
This is really getting away from the Marco.
Mm-hmm.
They're batting through this inning, haven't they? Dominic Elliott now.
It's just this last elusive out is really.
I think tension's afraid.
Mm-hmm. The inning started off so well.
Body language is not fresh.
Back-to-back strikeouts. Then a walk, nothing wrong with that. And then just walk, another walk, a balk, another balk.
Yeah, it's been a rough old outing.
We're pretty close to having a chicken on the hand after all the balks.
It's good for me.
Came up with that one. I don't know. Just thought of it. I'm sure someone said it before. It's not that original, but
Foul tip there for Elliott.
lines and delivers. In there for a strike. One strike away from getting out of this inning. I do not think can end soon enough for the Mako.
It's been a bit of a struggle.
Ooh. Ooh. An acrobatic effort there.
Wow.
But just could not get it.
That was.
Throw from the catcher was a little to the field part of the plate.
So Sangyu scores. Should have looked back too at Basher just to say, was it all kosher? There were
I think it was. He was making an effort.
everywhere.
He was definitely just making an effort to apply the tag.
So runners advance. Runners now second and third.
Still 2 strikes on the batter.
13-1.
2 and 2 is the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The restraint it took me to not say deuces wild right there.
Oh,
No?
hooks him.
Never mind.
Harrison
It's
Davis
tough.
now. Basher is not pleased. He looks
His
rather frustrated
ongoing,
on the mound.
his ongoing
Fair to say he won't be
battle
going for a
with
beer
the-
after the day's play with plate umpire, I wouldn't think.
bases are once again loaded. Ooh.
We're loaded. And I'm going to see another run come in and score, 14-1. So 14-1. Basher deals. Gets the strike. Harrison Davis. Second baseman. Which is low.
This game is almost at the 2-hour mark. Generous call there.
Generous for sure.
Maybe
Maybe
some
umpire-
amends being made.
Umpire wants out of the inning. Low.
I think Warren would come over here, punch you, say something like that.
I'm not playing, can't touch me. That one in the dirt, no doubt about that one.
Big swing and a miss.
That'll do
And
us.
the inning is over.
Big sigh of relief from Basher on the mound.
The Central Makos will need to get
Lots.
a lot in this inning to avoid the mercy roll.
14-1. They're going to need
5.
4.
That's, yeah, I guess 4, yes, but
4 to avoid it. Cameron Sutton. Oh, just two. He was playing third base. Started at third base. So Cameron Sutton takes over on the mound, sticking for 3 outs. Mercy rule will kick into effect should they get these 3 outs without conceding more than 4 runs. Correct? Get a nod from team manager. Pretty impressive day so far for Central City.
2 wins on the trot.
Andrew Laird might not know that County's knocked over Bayside.
Yeah. And Randy pitched to Jim, eh?
Did.
Yeah, and Cooper Hutchinson's coming to play third base.
There you go. Heard that from the manager himself. Cooper Hutchinson on at third base. Third baseman Cameron Sutton takes over on the mound, as we say. So 3 outs required. Jamie Box, centre fielder for the Mako. It's Pink Pat.
Probably the highlight of the game for this team. Ooh, that got a piece of it, looked like, on the way by. And yes, it did. Not a great way to start as a new pitcher.
Ooh, so Shane Matthew.
Those are the best type of hit by pitches. They just graze you on the way by.
Just rush the button.
Oh, Jersey counts. As they say, Jersey counts.
So we have got another replacement here. Should it? See if we can come up with this. I believe this is Te Tiapo.
You will take up the mantle of the pink bat.
Takes a strike. 1 on, no out. Top of the 5th. Central City trailing. Central City leading.
Ooh, big swing and a miss. Yeah, so short change Central City there.
Marco desperately needs some runs. There's Tiapo.
Ooh.
Takes inside. So balance of power? What are we thinking?
Ooh. I mean, from the scene today, I would say definitely 4 teams who have got a shot. You got your Bayside, who's still definitely in the hunt even after that loss.
HP.
Definitely got HP for the win. I think a Counties again. And Central, and then maybe you could even throw in North Shore. They
Yeah, I think
might
North
be
Shore-
hard done by for their 2 losses.
Certainly wouldn't rule them out.
2 good teams they've lost to.
Yeah.
Have to win their next 4 games that will make it to the final. 4 in a row is not impossible, but tough.
So 1 away here in the top of the 5th. Blake Hardy, shortstop, little fitter.
Ooh, just inside. Ooh. Ball gets behind the catcher.
Big
That one just squeaked through the wicket. I don't really know what was happening there at all.
Wow. All sorts of crazy things happening, but a run has scored, so the Mako have got 1 of the runs they need to extend this game.
I think that was the right call because he was getting me up there.
2 outs now.
It's a luxury you can take when you have a big lead.
So this is Dan Ty.
Nobody on base. 1 away.
2 away.
2 away, yes. For the first one.
So last chance here for Marco.
Ooh, pitcher struggling a little bit. Throw. Not just strikes, but balls above the dirt.
Robetsky does well to block it.
Ooh, that was pulled well,
Put
but
up with that.
also well foul.
Tie. 1 and 2. Mako down to their last strike.
Oh, big
It
swing and a
is.
miss.
And that is the ball game.
We'll wait for official word. But
14-2.
and that is full confirmation.
14-2.
Central City, you take their second win of the day.
Yeah, Mariners. 14-2 over the Central Mako. That completes the action on day 1 of the United Airlines Men's National Club Championships from Lord Ellesmere Park. We'll be back again tomorrow with a full day's schedule to run through. Check out the Facebook page in the morning. It'll be up to date and running by then.
Hopefully.